already look at, for example, gorillas.
Let's die together.
Thank you for being here. What document the protest from this place? Yeah.
James, I've got you.
This one's really low enough.
Ma è anche da sempre un importantissimo attivista per la causa.
Thank you.
Prendere ulteriormente gli allevamenti non c'è, salvo che si voglia continuare con la sciagurata di questi 14 anni di duro lavoro per gli animali.
Perfect.
Per la sua incredibile abilità come attore e allevamenti intensivi.
We reached out to Animal Equality just a few days ago and said I'm going to be in London for the BAFTAs and I have to do something about animal rights, and we set something up, and so everyone from Animal Equality set up this amazing event. This is my first banner drop, so it's just incredible to be here to see all the activists that are here and dedicating their lives to fighting this cause. We are a voice for the animals on just one small part. Thank you all for your activism, your daily activism.
I'm just so incredibly proud to be here and speaking for the voiceless, speaking for the animals, and having the opportunity to just establish the link between animal agriculture and climate change. And this is something that we should all be aware of, that Joaquin has spoken about so passionately, and it's so important that we come to realize this. And also the incredible suffering of animals in factory farms. I mean, I'm holding a chicken. Chickens of this in factory farms are bred to grow so big, so fast, that they can't even bear the weight of their own body, and they collapse on the farms without being able to reach the food or the water. Joaquin is holding a picture of a hen in a cage, a picture taken by animal equality investigators, and these hens spend their lives in cages. They can't even do this. They can't even spread their wings. We need to put an end to factory farming. It's awful. It's one of the cruelest industries in the world, and that's why we're here today.
I'd like to do something to talk about the meat and dairy industry's impact on climate change, something that I don't think we're talking about enough. People are not in a panic in the way that they should be. Right? These are very dire times, and so I felt like I had to do something. And Michelle reached out to her friends at Animal Equality, and so we set up this banner drop. And I just feel really lucky to be surrounded by so many amazing activists. I think we have a personal responsibility to take action right now. And one way that we can mitigate climate change is by adjusting our consumption, right? And by going plant-based. And so I feel sometimes like that's not being talked about enough. And so I'm just encouraging people to learn more about eating plant-based and to make a difference, to make whatever personal impact they can on climate change, on the climate emergency. When you witness the horror that really happens behind closed doors in slaughterhouses to farm animals all over the world, it's impossible not to be affected by it and to realize that we have to do something drastic to stop it. So I'm just doing my part and trying to amplify the voice of these activists that are out every day doing something, taking action. And it's the least I could do is to take some time off today and to come here to talk about this issue. This is an emergency right now, right? So we have to do everything that we can to try to cut down on our impact on climate change. But it's more than it has been in the past. I think people are more curious. I've experienced this in my own life. So many people that I've known for years that I've talked about veganism with that weren't responsive now are asking me more about it. So there is progress, and certainly compared to when I became vegan in 1977, there are huge strides. I think we're all hypocrites in some ways, right? We all struggle with what the right thing to do is, and we make mistakes. But I think that the one thing that I can do right now, right, because the industry that I'm in does consume a lot of power. It consumes a lot of resources, right? So the way to mitigate that for me is to maintain a vegan lifestyle, right? So I think that that's what we can do, and that was, I think, our appeal to the award ceremonies. There are so many people that are flying in for the awards. They're driving the cars there. The one thing that you could do is to make the meal plant-based. So I think we just try to find that balance. Nobody's perfect. Like, we're all trying to figure it out, right? And I think instead of being judgmental and attacking each other, we should try to help each other and educate each other about how we can change. And there's certainly many things that I need to do, many improvements that I can make in my own personal life. And I'm trying to do that. And I encourage people to talk to me about that, right? And to educate me, right? Because I don't know everything. I'm just trying to figure it out also, right? And I hope that we can just be open to each other and really hear each other and hear the importance of this message.
End factory farming. Okay, so cheers. Thank you. End factory.